Hi y'all. What's up, y'all? How everybody doing? Shout out to everybody in the chat with their thumbs jack. Man, I just want to say, man, y'all is a blessing right now. Y'all is a blessing. When I say y'all a blessing, I mean y'all a blessing. Cause God finna answer y'all prayers. Y'all, how many of y'all prayed about Kenneka and like, Lord, I just wanna know the truth. Like, what happened to it? It disturbed my spirit. And since we spiritual people and stuff, you know what I'm saying, God gonna speak to us directly. It be the demons that got the message. Talking about, yeah, Lord talked to me and gave me a mission to tell y'all. Yeah. All right. Since y'all know Tregang ain't playing no more with the people ass when it comes to whipping some ass on this channel. Cause I'm finna whip Jedediah ass with this shit. Y'all see this on the goddamn screen? Yeah, I'm finna whip some Jedediah since he was like, yeah, I was exposing Mr. Russo talking about I'm gonna expose some hot mic moments. I'm finna expose the unseen footage type shit. Like, yeah, let me just show y'all how I was really protesting for her, you know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, man, we finna light them up tonight. Get your cups out. I got some hot tea. Now this tea hot. Normally when you go and get when you order a number two, when you stop at JJ Chicken Shack or McDonald's or something, whatever combo you order, you know what I'm saying. If you don't drink like fountain drink like Sprites and Coca Cola, you know what I'm saying, the Fanta and all this old shit, and you cool, you like, yeah, let me get some sweet tea. When they ask you what you drinking, sweet tea, you know what I'm talking about. But I got the hot tea. The hot tea, like if everybody's sick or something, like they hypnotized. Like damn, look, they sick over there, Trey Gang. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I need to boil some tea then. Cause you know how like when you caught the chicken pox and all this, then they gave you some hot tea. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, well, I'm finna give y'all something then. Next thing you know, you finna be like, damn, Trey Gang, I can see you again. And I can hear everything. I'm glad that what I'm trying to tell you. See some of this tea, cause I put some little hot toddy and medicine in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't want you to be a zombie out here. Cause these people finna do it all over again. But look, can I shoot a disclaimer? Fair use act. Education purpose use only. All rights, image, and music clip belong to their prospective owner, and we don't claim ownership. I just, you know what I'm saying, want to show everybody the truth. Cause on my investigation, I ain't speculate. I ain't got no theories for you. But what I do got is receipts. Cause check this out. Do that make sense? Right? Y'all see this on the screen? Thumb me up, y'all see this on the screen, right? I'm finna put Jedediah on blast since he beating around the bush with this shit. Since he been around the bush talking about, yeah, I'm gonna tell the world what happened to Kenneka Jenkins and all this. Watch how Trey ain't finna tell it. Y'all see this on y'all screen? Yeah, right here, him. Now, do y'all see this right here? That's him. All right, that's him. Guess who he gonna be? Well, before I mention this snow bunny right here. But y'all see this picture? This an old picture of him right here. This is the old picture of him right here. But this is boo thing right there. And the same boo thing that you see, just say if Kenneka was meeting up with him in the lobby. Man, y'all remember that story Jedediah tried to tell y'all that he in this recent live? Yeah, I was just trying to see who led her in the hallway. I need to go to Jedediah right quick. Can I play Jedediah videos game? Mm-hmm. We got 55 likes in here and we got 100. Come on. Please do not let's start this stuff. Let's get to some tea now. I'm trying to put this shit in the algorithm. I'm trying to put this in the algorithm because this shit finna hit different. This one receipt finna bust the whole game wide open. Yup, whole game. Think I'm playing? Watch how I'ma bust they ass up with this receipt. Hold on, I need to go to Jed video though. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all remember when Living Norris said this? Check this out. Watch this, y'all. Check this out. How y'all gang? Watch this. It's 142 people in here and it's 65 like. Now it just jumped up to 72. That ain't the point though. The point is, watch how I'm finna show this receipt and watch how the numbers finna jump. I guarantee you. Watch this. Check this out. Do not hit that like button. Don't hit the like button right now. Let that know what I'm talking about. I'm finna see it's 72. All right, cool. Keep it right there. Keep it right there. Damn, wait a minute, y'all. Damn, I'm trying to shit. All right, 77 likes. Stay right there. 77 likes. Stay right there. God damn it. Shit, y'all. Y'all moving too fast. I'm trying to prove a point. And cause when I whip a nigga ass, I want to look good whipping some ass now. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be taking no wild swings and shit. Cause I don't want to be missing. Them out. Mm-hmm. Damn. Gee whiz. Let me look at the lights again. It's 80 likes now. And I just said, hold it down. God damn it. I'm trying. I want to earn can I earn my likes? Can I earn it without saying thumb me up? Can I earn these motherfucking likes? Come on, y'all. God damn it. Gee whiz. Man, let me open up the Holy Bible and pull one of Miss Teresa moves. But God, 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 16. And nobody don't know what the fuck the verse is. That's what I'm saying. Slow down. Shit. Let me look at the lights again. All right. See? Motherfucker light still going up. Well, fuck it. I just might as well just go and just spill the tea. I might well just go and spill the tea because y'all. Woo! Wait, Tregang, you finna hit him so hard with this one. Spill it. What you say, Mary? I'm finna spill it. Keep this in mind when I spill it, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? If I spill it, just like we at a party, if you say, "Hey, spill that tray gang." So what if I throw the whole gallon at you? Like, yeah, pour it on top of your head, like NBA, how they do when they win the championship. Will you get mad if I soak you with this shit? I'm finna soak your ass. You know what I'm talking about? You talking about some spills, some goddamn. I'm finna soak your ass with some tea. Know what I'm talking about? And you better not have no white tee on. You know, when I spill this tea, you better not be in that crowd with that white tee on. Cause you don't want to get wet with that white tee on. And boy, I be looking too, but like, ooh, now ain't no like all that now. God damn, baby doll, you know what I'm talking about? You gonna make me start a wave and then mother everybody throw the wave, you know what I'm talking about? Look at the nipples on that John highlighted. But you know, let me get back to the tea, right? To everybody get in the John. Y'all know how I do it. Let's spill some goddamn tea. How long we been live right now? Hold on. Damn, my shit buffering up. Let me pull one of Jed moves. Damn, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna get a phone call in a minute and be like, hey, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But let me get to it, right? Check this out, right? One goddamn receipts, and watch how the number, check this out. This the receipt what I finna tell y'all. This was finna get the likes up with one receipt. Now y'all see him? That's who Kenneka was meeting up in the lobby. You see this picture right here? That's a younger version of him. But guess who his boo thing is, right? And you see this right here? That's him in the lobby. Not only that's him, so don't explain. Ooh, Tregang. There go the white chick. So that explains if Kenneka met up with her nigga in the lobby and led at her, and you see why the news had to ask Livernory this.
Video that was traveling around on Facebook, and this is something I want to ask police because I've asked them before. They said they weren't privy to it today. With a young lady who said she was her friend who had a knife in her hand and a white T-shirt, and she was. Is there anything reason for you to be concerned about? I saw that, but if it was somebody from the hotel part, the police didn't tell us. Somebody's doing something. Yeah, they didn't tell us if it was.
Oops. Oops, Jedediah. Oops. Miss Teresa. Oops. God damn. That just one slash. What the news said? Hold on, wait a minute. Do y'all see what I see? Mm-hmm. I'm trying to look. Now you see this, right? Hold on, wait a minute. Look what the footage show. Wait, watch this. Check this out. Y'all remember what Jedediah, all that whoop ticket he done sold them people on his platform, right? I've been waiting on this moment. I'm finna turn a nigga to Kuta Kinte. When I get through slashing the nigga name, what's your name? Jedediah. Bitch, fuck you, that ain't your motherfucking name, nigga. What's the name? Look, watch this, y'all. You see this video right here? Guess what time this is? This at 2:10. Guess what time she'll be meeting up with her dude? Ooh, wee. And somebody was leaking like, y'all know that's him and that's her. Oh, okay. You know, I see what's going on now. So check this out. When I told everybody, I said, y'all go back and watch that footage. Cause that footage finna hit different. That whole 36-hour footage, boy, it's finna be the most entertaining footage that you ever saw. I thought it was boring. To when I looked at it, cause you know, when you look at 36-hour footage, you just expecting to be like, okay, let me just skip over this shit. Let me just go to this certain time frame. You done skipped over everything. But if you play from the beginning to the end without no pausing, no skipping, you're gonna be like, damn. I bet you ain't gonna want to pause at the end. And I guarantee you this. Once you watch that footage, you ain't even got no more question for Mr. Reese. Only thing you gonna do, I'm finna watch how that bitch finna post on Facebook. And that bitch sitting up there, but God, in the name of Jesus. Now look, check this out. If you wanna know the truth right there in front of you. You see this? That's the same white girl right here. That's the same white girl that you see on the footage right there. Check this out. Look. Kenneka is with her man. And her man is killing Kenneka Jenkins. And she helped. Because guess what the news asked Livernory about this video? Mm-hmm.
Leonard, did you see this video that was traveling around on Facebook? And this is something I want to ask police because I asked them before. They said they weren't privy to it today. With a young lady who said she was her friend, who had a knife in her hand and a white T-shirt, and she was. Is there any reason for you to be concerned about? I saw that, but
She saw that, but she knows she in the video as well. Miss Teresa in the same video. Cause guess what? Before the white chick got up in that motherfucker, guess what living Nora already at? In the same location. Y'all remember that pool area? When they released that pool area and said, hey, Kenneka was that's where the murder happened right there at the pool area in that spot. So you got living Nora down, Miss Teresa down. And Miss Teresa said, if you look at Living Nora, the news, what they just asked her, you know about this? This lady right here? Oh, yeah. Miss Teresa talking about some, they were cleaning out the pool around 3 and 4 in the morning. Ooh, I'm glad that you said that shit, Miss Teresa. Mm-hmm. So they finna go back to this little white chick. That's who Kenneka met up with. So now you see why Miss Teresa had to cover this up, because if you check into him and be like, damn, Kenneka was in the lobby with him. That's why the news asking the white chick about a video at 1 something in the morning. And then when it come to 1 something in the morning, right? When we want to know what's up with the video, then is this a murder video at 1 something? But the news saying she got a knife in her hand and she claims she was friend with Kenneka. Then when you find out that this, look who this is, and he is a security guard. He is a security guard. That's why Zach said she left with a security. Now, and once you put all the debt together, shit, man, we need to get up to 200 likes right now. Cause guess what Miss Teresa said? All right, check this out, y'all. Look. Let me switch the scenes and go to Teresa Martin, Kenneka Jenkins. Hold on. Let me go to a good ass video when Miss Teresa in the same time frame when she was up there with Jed. Matter of fact, I go to my playlist and show y'all this shit on my playlist. Let me go to my playlist right quick. I need to go to the Kenneka Jenkins right quick. Why do I told y'all the lights were going up. Right? Hold up. I need that one when Miss Teresa Martin said that this gonna be at the same time frame. So bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Hold on. I got to pull all this stuff up right quick. How everybody day been going? Everybody been going. Oh, I need to play this shit too. When the lawyers, oh man, this is cream on the crop. Man, my goddamn playlist so cold, bro. Boy, once you heard Larry Rogers say, yeah, they was all in the kitchen at what time when she came up missing at 1 some? Oh shit, this just cream on the crop. Damn it. I need to catch Bigfoot on that video. Now look, no, hold on. You know what I'm saying? I just want y'all to take a scroll of that playlist because I'm finna whip some ass with this one. Oh, I whip some ass with that one. Hold on. I might need to go to Perfect Weirdo because I might catch that video what I'm looking for. All right, y'all. This the video that I'm looking for right here. But I'm trying to catch Miss Teresa when she said, yeah, on that video, y'all. They talking about, yeah, on that video talking about, yeah, somebody did it. They want me fighting on the video. They wasn't even me. I want to fight Kenneka on that video. No, somebody put a video out there that said me and Kenneka was fighting. Don't believe everything y'all say on Facebook. Ha ha ha. And Jedediah on the scene. Check this out. Hold up, wait. I'm going to play this job. Let me play this jump till I find the original
Yo,
job.
this lady went through the whole building. Kenneka Jenkins case. Tanya, she went through the whole building. She said there was no freezers downstairs in the basement. She's in the basement now where Kenneka Jenkins was. She walked and she's showing, she giving a grand tour. Oh, yo, but y'all gotta back up. Y'all gotta check this out. She went where the elevators was at.
Little tiny keys sticking.
Is that little room? Watch this hot jump on y'all fans.
When they leave, I'll bring it back.
Y'all peoples, family, fans, families. Look, she gonna go down where the elevators at. She said you need keys to open them. There's no camera on the elevator where Kenneka got off
Keys
at.
in order to get to the lower level.
You know me, I like to do close-ups. Let's go.
See these? They won't open right here. You need a key card to get.
That's where she was at too, right there.
That's where she was. There's the phone.
Yep. Now go open that door, go on the door over there.
Right there. You need a key card.
You need a key card. Like, is it your hotel room?
I don't know. It's
This shit hit different when you see the white
Look at that.
chick in
What
that
is that?
hotel,
And
bro.
this, I don't know what the fuck that was. And then that wire goes all the way to this elevator. Look,
That's where she got off at. The lower level of the basement, like I said earlier. I mean, well, like I was saying, was it the first floor?
Key in order to get, you see down there on the bottom, then these things down here, you need a little key to open it in order to get in and out.
No cameras on the elevator.
The elevator, no cameras nowhere in there.
There is no cameras.
No cameras nowhere in the elevator.
Okay. What about when you said you saw a red
Y'all
light?
bugging.
The red light?
Friday we
That
up
camera.
here at
The camera was the
5:30.
red light she saw.
I mean, yeah.
Watch.
Start coming at
I already
5:30,
looked at
we'll
it, so
pick
I'm
everything up
not.
at about 6:37.
I don't want y'all to think that I just know what she talking.
That's why you heard King Rob in
Everybody
that,
like, I
John.
just looking at this part.
But guess what?
Like when she go in the kitchen, she said it.
The BDs is linked up with the Crazy Crew. You remember when Tanasia was like, yeah, we Crazy Crew. And you know TYBD. BD and the Crazy Crew, they cool. That's why you heard about the gyro is gonna be there in here tonight. Cause then you will understand all of this shit, bro. Told y'all. Man, we need 200 likes. What taking so long to get justice for Kenneka? I mean, I'm sitting up here on the sideline like, damn. These people saying they want justice for Kenneka, right? They said they want justice for Kenneka. They really want to know. And Jedediah popped up on the scene and told everybody, yeah, I'm finna expose me to Reese. I'm finna if you really want to know the truth, check this out. Go back and watch all my live videos to 3 weeks ago. Starting out from 3 weeks ago and just watch every live video after that. And tell me, damn, Tregang, you whipped them folks' ass. All because you found out it was rappers there. And once you find out it was rappers there, you will understand everybody wrote. Yeah, you will understand all that shit. Ain't no conspiracy theory. Ain't no conspiracy theories. I'm not finna play with these folks, bro. Check this out. You wanna know why 54 Keys said look, this hold up, look. When you think about balls, Boy, I know the lights finna go crazy on this one. Cause when you go back to 54 Keys with the ball narrative, be- before I play that video, let me explain this. Tregang finna tell the world, look, this dude here, Kenneka met up with this dude. You could trace this dude back to Miss Teresa's family. He ain't no stranger to Kenneka. She ain't no stranger to Kenneka, right? That's him that's in the lobby. So won't it make sense if it Traeger ain't capping or if he telling the truth? Won't it make sense? Be like, damn, Kenneka met up with this dude. That's why the white girl looks suspicious on the footage because that's his gal. Hi y'all. That's him and his gal. Now you know him and his gal set Kenneka up for the lobby. Check this out. He works security, but he just ain't working that night in plain clothes and got his girl there. And that's why you got, ooh, man, goddamn it. Boy, the game finna get serious. That's why if when you got these two together, he led Kenneka Jenkins to the kitchen. Guess what she finna meet him at? Watch this, y'all. Check this out. Think I'm playing, goddammit? Think I'm playing? I'ma let a op ass nigga tell you that I've been trying to tell everybody about this bitch. Look, right here. See that? That's her. Right there. There she go. There she go. But look what time. Let's skip it all the way to her. To one song. Boy, this shit finna get crazy now. I ain't even get to one something yet. Look what you already seeing on the footage. Let's go back to this white chick when Kenneka come up missing. Watch how you finna see when Kenneka met up with dude. Hold on. This at one. No, this at two something. Hold on. Right here, y'all. You gotta go back to all of this. Check this out. Right here. Let's start from 304. He even finna get better. Cause you know when Kenneka met up with let's go to Balls, right? Check this out. Now you could say, damn Tregang, 54 keys, balls. When it
The
comes to the
Travante.
balls and balls meeting up with him, and I told everybody, oh, you finna have the white. Oh, no wonder why you ain't want to tell the world. Yeah, that was Kenneka getting set up by this nigga, his girl. And they cool with Miss Teresa and Leonora, and that's how you get that pocket lot footage. Yep. All that old type shit. Mm-hmm. You see that? Now you look at it like this here. That's why 54 Keys came out with the ball theory. Cause once you come out with the ball theory, 54 was like, no, that's not Kenneka. She won't be leaving with him. And once you go to the white chick, like, once you go to 54 keys with the ball theory, right? Guess what she did? Dumbass bitch her. Let's go to the white chick. When she talked about the white chick, look what the same white chick that's gonna be with who? God damn it. Woo! Keep this in mind. Kenneka met up with her boy, her nigga. And that's why she on the elevator getting out coughing. And this is like 20 to 30 minutes after the girl left the hotel in the lobby, right? Boy, that footage finna make a whole lot of sense now. Like, damn, that's why she got off on the elevator. Then guess what 54 key? Dumb bitch. Boy, this finna show you how desperate they was. This how desperate they was. Cause the same white chick you finna see on this video, let's make 54 make a damn fool out of herself.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? So,
All
yeah,
right.
y'all seen that video that I had just put up about Kenneka fighting the night that she died. Because I truly believe that. I believe that she was in a fight. And I believe that white girl, or whatever y'all want to call her, was part of the fight. Okay?
White girl, what a white girl come in there? Whoa, 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 whoa! Stop! What white girl? When it come to a fight, it was a white girl. Can I go back to this shit? Jedediah, where you at, baby? I need you. Look.
Leonard, did you see this video that was traveling around on Facebook? And this is something I want to ask police because I asked them before. They said they weren't privy to it today. With a young lady who said she was her friend who had a knife in her hand and a white T-shirt and.
A knife in her hand in a white t-shirt, and you got 54. Look. 54. Ooh, my God. Man, it's a video. No. We need 200 likes right now, gang. I'm finna, goddamn it. Check this out. Let's start the real J4K movement. If you down with Tregang and exposing this Kenneka Jenkins case, let's get to 200 likes. Let's show some real support. We don't need to raise no money. Like Jedediah talking about, yeah, I just want to raise some money so John can release these videos. And we don't need to do all that shit, bro. Fuck all that money shit, bro. Bruh, we need to come together and hit that like button and bruise that like button like it's like a penny. Just hit it. Every penny counts. Now you see why 54 Keys in the beginning was like, I love Tregang. Tregang know the truth. And when just imagine when just imagine when 54 Keys, when them YouTubers was bashing Tregang, 54 Keys bailed me out. 54 Keys was like, man, get up out Tregang, man. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, thank you, 54. And at that time, I'm like, cause I like 54 narrative and all this shit, cause she go by the paperwork. She going by the paperwork. That's the crazy part. She going by the paperwork, receipts, and all that. But once you know the truth, you'll be like, oh, that's why you explaining it the way you explain it. You just mentioned the white bitch. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 200 likes, gang. right now. Support Kenneka and thumb the video up. We don't need no money. Fuck the money. We don't need no money. You got a thumb on your YouTube account, right? Hit that motherfucker. Once you hit that motherfucker, boy, watch how your phone finna power up. Boy, you will keep that bitch on the charger. Yeah, let me charge this bitch up, cause this shit finna get serious. Yep, let me charge it up. Matter of fact, Tregang, let me set my alarm on that motherfucker, cause you know, I go to work at this time, you know, I don't wanna miss nothing, you know what I'm talking about. And when you going to let the next, well, look, fuck this shit. God damn it. I've been waiting on this moment. I've been waiting on this motherfucking moment, goddamn it. Keep typing in the chat, y'all. I'm just sitting up here, you know what I'm saying, with my little Professor goggles on, you know what I'm talking about. Man, that's why I love y'all, bro. That's why I love y'all, bro. Team Tregang. Team Tregang, goddammit. All right. So let me earn my likes right quick. I'm finna earn these motherfuckers. All right, since we got the white chick involved with the murder, cause the news reporter asked her, you know about this video? She said a video, right? She said a video.
This is something I want to ask police because I asked them before. They said they weren't privy to it today. With a young lady who said she was her friend who had a knife in her hand and a white T-shirt, and she was. Is there anything, any reason for you to be concerned about that? I saw that, but if it was somebody from the hotel part, the police didn't.
And I was reading the comments. And let me just say this real quick before we go any further. Man, I love y'all because we got some smart people over here, man. And if we put our heads together, we can figure this shit out. But we got to do it piece by piece, okay? But there were some things brought up about this white girl that we're going to address in this video. So,
Thumb me up when I play 54 key video. Is this exposing 54 key because she know about the white girl and the murder video that's at one something? Hmm. Hmm. Hello. I just wanted y'all to watch that video with that man friend. Oh, 54 know about the white chick. But she ain't gonna tell everybody like, yeah, this the real connection right here. This why she would be meeting up with dude and this is girl. Hmm? So you mean tell me the nigga and this girl set Kenneka up? Mmm. Shit. Where the real J for K at right now? I need the real J for K to stand up on this shit. Cause when I play 54 key video, you see this screen right here? Check this out. When we talk about that white girl, this white chick alone, guess who you finna connect this white chick along? If you know, oh, that's her boyfriend right there. That's her boyfriend. If that's her boyfriend, look what her boyfriend will be at another hotel. And guess who he will be with? Watch this.
Yeah, let's start with this.
Any obvious marks on her, anything like that?
No, they didn't let us see her until they put her in the body bag. We didn't see none down here. We only saw her from neck on up. And her hair was all over her head. It looked like she was spiking.
Now, even Kenneka's sister Lenore said that Kenneka, when they saw her in that kitchen, that she looked like she had been in a fight. And I showed y'all in the last video. If y'all ain't seen it, go back and watch that shit. The white girl in this picture right here. Her. Now, I know.
Oops. That's what happened when you want to tell the public the truth. That's what happened when you a part of some murder. And you know everybody not dumb when they come to the Kenneka Jenkins. You can't trick everybody. But you gotta tell the truth. So when they come to the truth, remember what Jedediah said? Remember what Miss Teresa going on a rant about? This the whole rant about that the same white girl and her nigga, guess who they related to that link back to Kenneka? Hi y'all! Told you that shit hitting different now. That's when Tregang woke up, and when I woke up, I'm like, damn. How can I tell the world that 54 know what's going on with Kenneka Jenkins case, but the public love her. And I don't wanna, you see what I'm saying? I don't wanna, look, it's like, how can I put this information out there and everybody love that girl and and then it's gonna make me look like that way. Trey ain't clout chasing and you know what I'm saying? The views must got low, but no. Man, my goddamn payout stick so long you could tag the bitch now. 54, you need to get in here cause we just fucking nigga. Trey ain't asked for you, and he said he finna whip some ass. If you from the South, we say some ass. Is that's why you focus on the white chick? And that's what you got Miss Teresa and them on? Cause that's the link back to the family. Especially Miss Teresa. And boom. Ooh, wait, man. You know what I'm talking about. It's almost 400 people in here, bro. I showed a little receipt, and I can show you more just to break it down. Trust me on this. Let's get to 250 likes right now. Just because what 54 finna say. Thumb me up. 54 a op. She a op. 54 a goddamn op. She telling you about the white chick. Now you see, now you will understand all this shit.
Some of y'all was
Yeah,
like,
the
oh, that's
bitch
a
a
man.
op.
That's this, that's that. She the transgender. I don't give a fuck what she is. Whoever the fuck this is, or whoever the fuck this white girl is portraying to be, in my opinion, was a part of the fight. And I stand by that. Okay?
You stand by that? Do you really stand by that? 54 keys? Now I see why.
A video that was traveling around on Facebook, and this is something I want to ask police because I asked them before. They said they weren't privy to it today. With a young lady who said she was her friend, who had a knife in her hand and a white T-shirt, and she was. Is there anything, any reason for you to be concerned about?
I saw that, but if it was somebody from the hotel park, the police didn't tell them.
Somebody's doing.
Was a part of the fight.
Hey y'all! Fuck you, time out. What fight? Is that why 54 Key was like, yeah, kind of style? I made a video about you was right about a fight on the lower level and shit. With no surveillance footage, confirmed it. Ain't this prove that they knew about a fight? Cause you ain't finna see no fight on. Nobody never saw a fight on surveillance footage, right? Have anybody seen Kenneka physically getting assaulted on the video? Nope. Nope. I ain't see Kenneka getting beat up, assaulted. But if you got a YouTuber saying, hey, y'all see this in that corner, she get beat up and I believe it. Oh, that, cause they know it was a fight happening. Cause of this. They knew.
Yeah, they didn't tell us if it was. They didn't.
That's what I thought. That didn't add up. Listed attached. Okay. If there's any other way for you to.
Told you. Now let's go to this bitch. 54! You got more followers than me and I shut you down? And you told the world, I love Tregang. Tregang owned it when I got that letter spilling the tea. Now look what I'm in position in now. Damn. You was an op the whole fucking time, bitch. Let's get 300 likes right now, and I'm gonna play this whole bitch video. Y'all see how 54 Keys look like? She look like Bookman off the goddamn. No wonder why she look like Bookman on the Good Time. And that was on the south side of Chicago in the Kiwanis Bring. No wonder why she look like Buffalo Butt. Shit. Let me play this video and smoke me a cigarette.
And I stand by that. Okay? And there was a couple things that Kenneka's sister Lenore said that Kenneka, when they saw her in that kitchen, that she looked like she had been in a fight. And I showed y'all in the last video. If y'all ain't seen it, go on back and watch that shit. The white girl in this picture right here. Her. Now, I know some of y'all was like, oh, that's a man. That's this, that's that. She the transgender. I don't give a fuck what she is. Whoever the fuck this is, or whoever the fuck this white girl is portraying to be, in my opinion, was a part of the fight. And I stand by that. Okay? And there was a couple things that was brought up in the comments of the last video. And one of the things that a lot of people kept commenting on was the fact that when we see this girl down here getting off the elevator, I told y'all, look, she grabbed her nose, and then it looked like there's blood on her shirt. People even noticed bruises on her arm. Okay? To me, those are signs of a fight. What part of that shit don't we understand? Because there's a lot of people still feel like, oh, nah, she ain't had nothing to do with it. That ain't really her and all this other extra shit. Let me tell you something. It does not take a rocket scientist to figure this shit out, okay? This girl right here, whoever this is, was in a fight, period. And one of the other things that was brought up was the fact that a lot of people thought that this was the same white girl from Kenneth Tart's Live. And I ain't gonna even lie, I thought so too, okay? So what we about to do is we about to look at Kenneth Tart's Live, because I really want to know if this is the same girl. Watch this. The girl on the balcony. And like I did a video about Kenneth Tart and them being in the kitchen. Okay? And I got a lot of pushback from that shit. But I want to know if this is the same girl from the balcony. Because I'm not sure. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not sure. But it looked like her. But then the question then became, okay, so if this is the same girl in Kenneth Tart's live, because a lot of people kept saying, oh, nah, they wasn't at the hotel, or it was a different day and all this, that, and the other. Okay, so if this is the same girl, how the fuck did she end up in their live? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, how she end up in his live and then at the hotel? And when I put this picture right here in the last video, like I said, a lot of people pointed out the bruise on her arm, the fact that she grabbing her nose, the fact that there's blood on her fucking shirt, or what appears to be blood, okay? And I was thinking maybe like she tried to stop the bleeding with her shirt, and that's where that spot came from. But you know, I ain't sure, but that's what it looked like to me. But I want to know if y'all think this is the same girl right here. I mean, shit, it looked like it. But then in the one picture, the girl on the balcony looked like she has on a gray shirt. Or am I tripping? I mean, y'all let me know what y'all think, because before we move any further, we need to figure this part out. Okay? And again, in that last video, I showed y'all the background of Taz Live, and it looked like this white girl is in the background and she fighting. And everybody turned to watch the commotion going on by the door. And then I was wondering where the hell she even came from. Is there a side door? Is there an adjoining room? Where the hell did she come from? That's her standing right here at the top of this balcony, and she with another white girl. But again, I'm not sure if this is the same girl. So I really wanted to get your opinion on this, because this is really, really bothering me, and I feel like this is a huge piece to the puzzle. I really do. And if this is the same white girl, there's a lot more questions that I have. Okay? But if it's not, then we need to squash that shit right here. We don't need to make this case no more complicated than it already is. You understand what I'm saying? It's already complicated. But I feel like we need to figure this part out, because, in my opinion, this is a huge piece to the puzzle. I do believe that. Now, I don't know if this is the same girl. And like I said, to me, on the balcony, it looked like she has on a gray shirt and not a white shirt. But that's just my opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I mean, if you think about it, if she got on this white shirt right here and there's what appears to us to look like blood on the shirt, I mean, did she change shirts? Was she in Kenneth Tart's live after the fight? You know? I mean, we don't know, but we need to figure this shit out, okay? That's just the bottom line. We need to figure this part out, because this is a huge piece to the puzzle. Now, I know some people.
So you mean to tell me you don't read between 54 Keys' narrative that she know who this white girl connected to? Since the public don't know, 54 gonna spin that narrative. Y'all give me y'all opinion. Y'all think this white girl her connected, but this the same white girl. Check this out. Same white girl that asked the news. 54 said, yeah, y'all was saying there was blood on the shirt and all of this old stuff. Really? Really though? Really? And she, check this out, 54 so cold, she was like, look, it was a fight. She had blood on her shirt. All this. And you never saw this on the footage. You never saw this shit on the footage. So why 54 would be saying that if it's actually video showing this shit? Is video actually showing this shit? Boy, them motherfuckers finna, I'm their worst nightmare right now. Cause this what they scared of, gang. Once the once the subscriber, Tregang, the following, the people that's following, once they actually wake up, be like, damn, 54. Everything you said about this white girl. You said it's a fight video. You linked her back to Kenneka now. Guess what? On this screen right here, guess who she gonna be with? Kenneka now. So Kenneka will be meeting up with this nigga, and that's why when he lowered her to the pool area, that's why the white chick went to the pool area. Paya with a knife in her hand. A knife in her hand. Then you got 54 talking about, yeah, you know, y'all think it's blood on her, and you know what I'm saying? Y'all suckers for this bitch. I'm just asking. Y'all sucker for some content, right? This just debunked Jedediah Brown. Then Jedediah, when Jedediah talked about Kenneka Jenkins again, then he said, yeah, this shit got to do a lot to do with organ harvesting, Mitch Teresa, you know what I'm saying? Soul Kenneka. That's what the man said. Ain't that what the man said? What a real JFK. We ain't got 300 likes right now. And this the fucking truth. Share the video. Share that motherfucker right now, goddammit. Oh, you know what? I'm finna make y'all share this shit. You wanna know how I'm finna make y'all share this shit? Cause you know what 54 Keys said the same about this white bitch right here? You see that face expression on Living North face? Ooh. Remember at 1 something in the morning, go to Kenneka phone. That's what 54 know about. Oh, she know about 1 something on Kenneka phone. That's why she uploaded Irene video first. And then TY Live after that. Yeah, all that old type of shit, right? Yeah. Cause yeah, cuz. Yeah, I got my motherfucking nephew with me, goddamn it. My nephew in the motherfucking background, you know what I'm saying? Peeping game and shit, you know what I'm talking about? And I don't want nobody to piss him off. Cause once he get pissed off, it's hard to hold his ass back. Like, damn, stop playing. God damn, you know what I'm talking about? You need a rap? Cool. Yeah. Hi y'all. Now check this out, y'all. Watch this. Check this out. Watch this. Check this out, right? Now look, 54. Put the connection together. That's why you got younger pictures of him. And he works security guard. That's why Zach said, yeah, Kenneka was lowered in the basement with the security guard. But Zach didn't tell y'all about the white chick. If he lured Kenneka in the basement, he would explain why she would have a knife in her hand if her baby daddy, boyfriend, whatever you want to call, and you see this bitch going to the pool area. You see this bitch going to the pool area, bro. I mean to the mm. Hold on, y'all. Let me play this, y'all. Hold on, I'm finna play this, y'all. Hold on.
Who don't believe that whole struggle at the end of the hallway? I believe it. I just don't believe it took place there. I believe there was a fight. Okay? And I put together this poll that I would appreciate all y'all take because I want to see where y'all at with it on whether or not this girl is the same girl from Kenneth Tart's live.
This same
Because a lot
bitch.
of us seem to think so.
This same bitch.
Okay? And not only that, not only do I
She just don't want y'all to make a connection with the dude in the lobby. That's why she would be, won't it make sense that soon we could nigga met up with him in the lobby, she would be getting off on the elevator, and once she get off on the elevator, Monique and them showing up, killing them showing up. But guess what Miss Teresa is? Let's spill some tea. Guess what Miss Teresa is? Shit! This tea finna be spilled so goddamn bad, everybody finna be like, damn, Tregang, you done spilled tea, this shit burn, bruh. I told you we're hot. If you get burned, goddamn, don't know it doesn't matter. That what you know, that what you hit the like button for. Burn me with this shit. Tregang, I done sip this goddamn tea. I done burnt my tongue. Now I can't taste nothing. No, I told you the tea, you should have blowed it first. I told the tea so hot. You couldn't blow that motherfucker like, yeah, I know this motherfucker her hot. You gotta sip that bitch. Shit. This tea hot. Look, the tea so hot, y'all. Check this out. We finna be here all night long. But guess what? When they come to Kenneka Jenkins, we know she came missing at one song, right? We agree with that, right? Yeah, you right. She came missing up at one song. Let's go to that footage at one song in the morning. And once you go to that footage at one some in the morning, check this out. And I want y'all to really thumb me up when I hit Jedediah Brown. When I hit Jedediah Brown,
This is literally my favorite
right?
perfume.
Remember this. Remember this. What he said.
So, okay, because now my mind just was like, it got too big in my head. And I don't know how. Okay, so
Now this everybody all because he said I'm finna expose me Teresa on Olga Hobson. Did he expose me Teresa on Olga Hobson like what he said? That's why he back up, right? Cause we wouldn't be watching Jedediah Brown unless he was like, right? I'm finna show y'all some real propaganda shit. And the shit that I'm finna show y'all, you're gonna be like, man, these people went to school and got college degrees in this shit. These people know about images and arts, right? How to move the public with speeches, with art, moving art type shit. And I'm showing the public like, damn, look. He said he finna expose Mr. Reese on the organ house, so everybody wanna know, yeah. Jed, tell us about this shit, cause you know Zach TV got you on the interview, and now we know you somebody in Chicago. We know you a freedom fighter. Like when it comes to these murder cases, you want us to depend on you when it comes to investigating. Mm. It's the other way around. Other way around. I ain't seen a video yet, a hot mic moment, or the hottest conspiracy theory. But he gave you this shit.
There are some people who contacted me. They said that they were the family members of Kenneka Jenkins. I have not spent time ever in these 8 years trying to confirm it, but they said that they were siblings of Kenneka Jenkins. They alluded to the fact that their father had a mysterious transition, or there was a transition behind where they lived. Teresa Martin demonstrated no compassion, no care. They believed that there was money involved somewhere, and that potentially Kenneka benefited off of the transition of these people's father. God, you gotta help me make this make sense. My mind is a very interesting mind. It literally, I be trying to keep my focus, but it just be so much going on. But they said we're the siblings of Kenneka. I don't know anything about that. But this is something that was said. So if I was to try to go down that rabbit hole, it'll put me in another case. But they alluded to things not being on the up and up around, I would assume, to be the father of this young lady. I never met a father. I never talked about a father. I never thought about a father when I was out there. I just wanted to know what happened in Rosemont, Illinois. Are y'all with me? Okay, so I didn't pursue or pay attention to that. But what they were saying is, this is not a good person. Somebody said, stop lying. Lord have mercy. All right, we're not going to look at the comments. I'm just going to keep on going. But this is what these individuals are saying. Now, the crazy thing about lying, right? The crazy thing about lying, does anybody know anything about the name of somebody who may be a sister or a sibling to Kenneka? Because you know what's crazy though?
Don't they go back to what he just said, and you go back to 54 Keys story, what I was trying to tell everybody about y'all? Shit, that's what I was trying to tell everybody, bruh. They finna spin the narrative, cause if you date for one J for K, you will see through the bullshit. If you date for one J for K and you just like content and conspiracy theory, you'll go for anything. Shit, it's almost 500 people in here. Watch this. Check this out, y'all. Look.
Those messages will still be in my phone, in my inbox. Who knows of a name? I know somebody does. But you know what's also crazy is that this wasn't too long ago that one of them hit me back up. So give me a second. Because after I get it, mods, I want you to get that person and block that bitch. After I show this, because now I'm gonna take my motherfucking time. I just don't have time for stupid ass people. I ain't even got through the first. See, this is what I'm talking about. I ain't even got to the core of this. And I know y'all says don't worry about trolls and this, that, and stuff, but you're not in my shoes. Y'all don't understand ADHD is a motherfucker. But at the same time, y'all don't understand what I go through, period. But I want to make sure that, see, when there are people who do things like this, I gotta make sure I deal with it, because it'll come up. Hold on one second. What is it? Okay, Jenkins. Hold on, y'all, because I'm trying to find this. It got to be in here somewhere. Somebody give me the name of somebody who would say that they were Kenneka's relative. She said she was a twin. I don't know. I never went down that rabbit hole. I'm telling you that. Let me see something. Is there a way to search chats?
Oh, look, I'm getting a call from one of those unknown numbers.
Have you tried reversephone.com?
Reversephone.com?
Yeah, we all get numbers from calls we don't know.
Yeah.
Now, it could be important, right? So you don't want to just ignore it. Let's say you pick up and it's your bank.
But is it my bank?
Exactly. It could be your bank. These scammers are getting so good at disguising themselves. That's why you need reversephone.com. Look, with reversephone.com, you're going to type in that number and it's going to quickly search their massive database, and it could give you all this information right here.
Wow. Names, numbers, emails, even social handles. That's a lot of info.
Let's do the one for the number that just called you.
Okay.
We'll type in the number. Yep. There you go. 100% potential spam. Ignore it.
Wow. That easy?
Yes, reversephone.com makes it that easy to see who could be behind those unknown callers.
Luckily, if you're watching this video, there's at least one Veterans Day package left for you. But I have to warn you, I expect this deal to go fast. These two solar-powered power plants are known for selling out. Our Patriot Power Voyager sold out in just weeks when we first launched it. And our Patriot Power Generator 1200 was so popular, thieves stole the supply before we could get to their warehouses. So if you're watching this video still, I want to be frank. You need to act quickly. This limited time Veterans Day offer closes November 30th. Unless we sell out first, and there's a good chance we don't make it all the way to November 30th. Folks go crazy over our Patriot Power Generator 1200. Don't let the size fool you. It's a true solar powerhouse, and it blows our flagship model out of the water. It's got 34% more capacity, recharging 2 times faster, and the battery lasts more cycles than our previous bestseller. Plus, there's no gas, no noise, no toxic fumes. You can use it by your bed and sleep like a baby. It's reliable, safe, and simple. No apps, no Bluetooth, and at about 28 pounds, you can carry it room to room without a fuss. And here's the kicker. When you get the Patriot Power Generator 1200, you also get a free Patriot Power Voyager XL. This is your portable power plant. It's about the size of a Bible and TSA friendly. It has a wall-style AC outlet plus USB and USB-C, so you can power up to 5 things at once. It recharges in under 2 hours, and it lasts thousands of cycles and works with solar. Toss it in your truck or your go bag and you're ready. This deal is great, but at 4 Patriots, great simply isn't good enough. So with your help, we're going to make an extra special donation to the Veterans Adventure Group. This group builds communities for veterans and is near and dear to my heart. And of course, this special gift is on top of our regular charity work. In the past, your loyal business helped support 46 nonprofits and give away 29,000 pounds of survival food to groups like Operation Homefront, Team Rubicon, and others. And I know you'll help us again this year. But remember, this limited time Veterans Day deal is only open until November 30th at midnight. Don't wait. We'll ship out your entire package for free. That's right, you'll get your entire Veterans Day package shipped straight to your front door for free. It's the least we can do to honor our veterans. You'll even get a satisfaction guarantee. If you don't love your generator, let us know. We'll buy it back from you. I mean, you can't lose unless you wait and miss out.
Anyway, I'm not even about to. What is the name? I'm not gonna go down that road because I don't know where that shit is at. I'm just giving you guys things that have given me perspective so that you will have the tools
So let me stop
to.
it right there. Now y'all see the propaganda with this shit. I just want y'all to see it for yourself. The man said, look, I'm gonna expose Miss Teresa. It went from Olga Harvison to she was walking in the hallway by herself. Who she was meeting up with type shit, right? It went through all of these narratives. It went through all these narratives. I thought he finna release some hot mic moment that everybody was waiting on. Was like, yeah, Jed, tell us what Mr. Richard said on no hot mic moment. And you said it was Olga Harvison. We think it's Selena Gomez and all of this shit. We ready for this, Jed. Thank God for Jedediah Brown, Jack. Cause he finna tell us the truth and what happened to Kenneka Jenkins. Right? Shit. I watched this video live and I'm like, wait a minute. I said, wait a minute. I laughed so hard because I'm reading the comment because they like, yeah, since Jedediah finna expose Mitch Reach, they waiting on the truth. So he just cracking jokes in the middle and cause they're like, yeah, Jed finna tell us the truth. So when Jed go live, we got to hear all this dumb shit. All this dumb shit. But guess what? This the real reason why he had to go live. Look what Tregang got to tell. Alright. This is what Tregang told everybody. Do this make sense now? Top of the screen. Oh, that's why Kenneka will be meeting up with dude in the lobby, and that's why you see the white chick in the hallway. Again. That's why the white chick in the hallway, and that's why Kenneka met up with that's why Kenneka met up with the dude in the lobby, and guess what he said about the dude in the lobby? Man, y'all, this a video this is the last video he just made, right? Keep this in mind. It went from Olga to commissaries with jealous of a dude that maybe Kenneka would date. That they go back to what the fuck I was saying, right? They go back to what the fuck I was saying, right? Like, oh, who is the dude? Notice Jedediah ain't gonna give you the name. Mitch Reese ain't gonna give you the name. I'm finna show you this how they finna play y'all. Like this.
Basically find this stuff yourself. I think it was on Kenneka's siblings on that side. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Do anybody know their name? I know that the last name on the thing was Jenkins. Is it Kenny? Oh, I think that's it. Hold on. Come on, Kenny. Come on, Kenny. Come on, Kenny. This looks right. This looks right. Please be this person. No, that's not it. Kenny. I remember another. Okay, hold on. Because the reason why I'm saying that the reason I don't know is because I looked at it as like another one of them weirdo conspiracy theories these weird ass people type of thing, just like the median lady talking about all that she know. I be looking at the stuff, Kenneka speaking to people. I looked at it as one of those situations. Kenny, I think that's it. This bitch on here telling me to stop lying. Oh, I wish I knew who you was so I can. This got to be her. This is her. This has got to be her. This is the person. This is Kenny Jenkins. This is the person. So hold on, because now, where the fuck did the messages go? That's the name. And I'm saying that thank you, whoever that is, just help me at least figure out who the person was. So now I got to figure out why I don't see those messages. But anyway, they said that so who lying, ho? Like I'm finna just come up with some random ass shit out my ass like that. I hate niggas like you. But let me not even focus on it because I don't want people to be Kenny Jenkins. I have no messages from this person. So maybe it's not it, but this is the name.
A few years ago, I put out this video.
What the f is in your mouth?
And immediately it started racking up millions of views. Why? Probably something to do with the thousands of haters.
Okay, but I don't even gotta lie. Hold on. So this has been on my mind a lot. So Facebook him asked Kenneka mom how only her and the siblings on her side got money for this. But
You got to watch this whole video for you to understand what Tregang finna hit him with next. I don't want this live video to be like I'm playing Jedediah live video. You got to understand what he just said. Put it like this here. This whole video is like what I said. He gonna expose Miss Teresa and get everybody rattled up like, yeah, Jedediah said she was sold and she was in the organ harvesting and Miss Teresa connected to the organ harvesting people. And then and I was like, look, once he say that and expose Miss Teresa and get the attention that he need, he gonna save her. And this how he gonna save her. Since he got everybody like, yeah, Jed, you said you got the footage. Cause I remember Zach TV. I remember all of that, Jed. All unseen footage. I'm down, Jed. I'm cool, Jed. I'm down with this shit, Jed. Now he finna hype you up. And guess what? He do this.
not the ones that are affected by her death or get harassed. So anyway, this is a person, but when I go to our messages, I don't see her. I don't see the messages. So it must be another one. Maybe it's another sibling. The last name is Jenkins. But I remember looking at Kenny. I remember looking at the K because I was like, nah, I'm not even gonna feed into that because K Jenkins, I was like, nah, I ain't fucking with that. That's how I was in my mind when I read it. That's why it hit a button. But there was a guy. I mean, no, it was what the fuck? Who was the person that hit me up? Anyway, that's what happened. So I guess those are the things that you all can research. Now, did y'all block that dumbass motherfucker? Because I don't want them on here any further. Let them be lost as fuck and sitting in their house with their mother. I know they house smell like old fucking fish grease, scratching your dirty ass balls of pussy, sitting up there trying to find something to make yourself relevant with the motherfucking 3 fucking.
Keep this in mind. We waiting on the hot mic moments, right? Jay, release the audio when you said you got Miss Teresa on the hot mic moment saying what she said, right? And Tregang been exposing the tea. Like, look, y'all, look what I found out. And once I found out, Jedediah finna hit us with the move. Like, he finna have the whole world make it look like Kenneka Jenkins still in court. Y'all, let's get justice for Kenneka type shit. And Mitch Richard like, yeah, I might end up back in court. Check this out. You want to know what the propaganda is? You want to know how you want to shut it down? Ask for a case number. Once you ask for a case number, you'll see why he'll be talking like this. And when Mitch Richards talking about, yeah, y'all just fucking need ask for that case number. Talking about since they finna go back to court type shit. Court got a case number. Mm-hmm. Right? All the time. Or this. If you look at the top of the screen, damn, Kenneka left with him. Once she left with him, his girl followed him to the pool. No wonder why she was making her way to the pool, stopped to the front desk. It would make a lot of sense that when you watch the front desk footage, the front desk, y'all know front desk Brian. Man, you know what? I could just go to the front desk Brian footage and mute my microphone, don't say nothing, and I could just play that whole footage. All because what this look like now? If I say he's a security guard and I show everybody receipt that he in a security guard uniform, won't it make sense that this front desk Brian, once you watch the front desk Brian and watch how he was panicking and all of this because he left with a security, because Kenneka left with a security guard in plain clothes. He off duty. She leave with him, and that's why the security. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what Mitch Teresa don't want you to know, because once you go back to the court paper, they say, yeah, Mitch Teresa, we contact you and said we're gonna review the footage, and what time that was. What time that was, guy? Mm-hmm. So look what they really got to hide. Kenneka was last seen with him. Since she was last seen with him, that means shit. Miss Teresa, I got a question to ask. Since you told the world how did my daughter made it in the parking lot, don't we think we need to ask this question of him? Let's link back to you. Shit. I'm just trying to see that, like, I'm like, damn, I know Jedediah activists and all, but y'all really suckers? Are y'all really JFK? Cause a sucker sell another sucker sweets. The man said, I'm finna release some footage of hot mic moment and show the world what really true and all he just showed is behind the scenes of a protest Tregang been showing for years. It just from a different fucking angle. One Mr. Reese apologized. Now he gotta save her now. Now everybody was like, yeah, we wanna know some more about Organ House and some Mr. Reese apologized. This one he finna give you some real theory.
Chin hairs hanging from your goddamn chin, with you dumb busted bitch. Only man on time.
At 65, feeling comfy and looking sharp seemed impossible for me. I used to wrestle with jeans that pinched, squeezed, and never flattered. Until I found these. Number 1 athleisure pants.
I'm just playing. The cover up. That is another part that needs to be understood. Okay, hold on. Okay, wait. I think I went too fast. I forgot something. What is it?
Watch this.
The
If you was a thinking man, and you'll be like, Tregang, something just hit me. And I'll be like, what just hit you? You just played his video. This is last video. He just went live, right? I'm like, yeah, I understand. Yeah, that's when he just went live. I noticed that he went live after your video. You peep that? Yeah. Tregang, he went live after your video. That nigga must have had to get the message. I'm like, oh yeah. Tregang, I'm telling you. That's why I went live. Tregang, you the truth. Cause that's how they gonna respond like this. Thumb me up if this hit different. If Jedediah watch Tregang live video. He made that video 9 hours ago. Watch this. I'm gonna show you how it's a battle when it comes to Kenneka Jenkins right now. That's what he threw. Dog 2020 hair paint. What she doing? She said she ain't doing nothing, Tregang. She just said she chilling. She wanna know who it is. I told that bitch it's Captain Nuts. Captain Nuts? That bitch don't want no information. They be like, who is Captain Nuts? And what's up? Shit, damn, everything, you know. So when they go back to, damn, Tregang, you sure said this about Kenneka, and that's why you explained the scarf to her. So that's why Jedediah had to go live, cause you know what 54 Keys said about this, bro. Cause we already know Mitch Richard said on this video, y'all, that is not me killing Kenneka Jenkins on the video. They got a video out there say I ain't got said somebody said they did this to her. And then you got Lyra Norris saying, yeah, that one something, I saw the video, all this, and then once you go to one song, boom, look what you, ooh, wait! What, look what they fit. Oh, look what Shemaya do. Look, oh man. Thank you, God. Mitch Teresa, boy, Mitch Teresa can't check this out. I bet you Mitch Teresa ain't finna tell the world why Shemaya hopping over that gate at 2 o'clock. This at 2:02. Booyah! 2:02? That shit hit different, right? Shit, let me expose on the footage. Let me expose all of this on the footage, bro. All this go back to who? Leonora, especially this motherfucker right here. With this motherfucker right here. So damn. Do we need to jump on the short yellow bus be like, Tregang, give me some more information about this motherfucker? Unless you want to graduate and move on to the next level. Yeah, buddy. And that's why you got 54 keys telling everybody like, oh, I love 54 keys, y'all. You know, 54, that's my favorite YouTuber track. Oh yeah, 54. They know about the white bitch. And you can trace the white bitch back to her boyfriend, and you can trace the boyfriend back to Miss Teresa family. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Watch this, y'all.
I believe this girl, or transgender, whatever the fuck it is y'all want to call her, not only was she in this struggle at the end of the hallway, and I believe the struggle, I believe that struggle goes with this.
Golly. So don't this show you that 54 know we was a fight, and this she know a video existed, not what she finna show y'all like what y'all see on the screen right here. They're gonna tell you that, look, I believe this is struggle right there, but the whole time they just know a video exists that how she died, and guess who killed her? Actually, Renora. Fuck you talking about. Fuck you talking about. Actually, Renora. Once you actually Renora, that's gonna confirm the Tregang. When Tregang say this, yeah, since Mitch Teresa on the rampage, hey Mitch Teresa, boy, it's some information and some shit. You looking real bad right now. You need to. You said Kenneka Jenkins told you to speak, right? This is the perfect time for you to speak right now. How did Kenneka die? Matter of fact, do this for Kenneka Jenkins. Act like you know something. And ask Miss Teresa this. Hey, Miss Teresa, Tregang went live. I know you probably be watching, but Tregang went live and he said something very interesting. And it made me think like, hey, who killed Kenneka Jenkins? Who killed Kenneka Jenkins, Miss Teresa? Watch this. This shit so crazy that y'all just don't know how much power y'all got right now. If you believe in God, you got to believe, man, you got the power in the palm of your hand. And guess what I mean when I say that? Sure. You got a shirt button on that motherfucker. You got a like and a share, boy. You got so many options how you want to do this shit. You might as well throw a 3P. I'm finna like, share, and goddamn subscribe. Bam, 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 3P. And then Miss Reese finna hit y'all with the but God, do y'all like gospel music? And then look, watch this. You see that face on Living Nori's face when they asked her about one song, right? Guess what Miss Teresa was at one song? Not only did that one song, look who Kenneka met up with at one song. And not only did Kenneka seen on the footage and a lot of meeting up with a person that she knew at one song, and they family. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. She is. And Jedediah finna hit you with this. Look, check this out. To make a long story short, this is how Miss Teresa got exposed. Hey, Miss Teresa, Tregang said these things, and we just want to hear it out your mouth. Is this true? No, that ain't true. That ain't even him. That ain't even her. He don't know what the fuck he talking about. I tell you about you out of towners, and you just don't know y'all just some clout chasers and all this. I bet she'll never say that about Tregang. I bet that she will never respond. So she said Kenneka Jenkins spoke to her and said she ready to talk now. Watch this. Let me put this out there. This how you finna trace back the murders. From the top of this screen, what you see right here, now you finna see this how she got to the parking lot. This would be the white chick with the knife in her hand. This one Living Nora like I saw the video, but Living Nora is in the pool area. All this is finna be in the pool area. All this shit finna be in the pool area, right? Once you go back to the left, if I read French K letter right now, when French K was explaining the pool area, because that was the biggest narrative in the letter, was the pool area. That's what got everything stirred up, right? But it didn't go down the way that French K want us to believe. Oh, she was there. She was unconscious but shallow breathing, and it looked like she was beat up, but then she had a knife wound. She. If you ain't been following the Kenneka Jenkins case, you wouldn't know nothing about none of this shit. You'll be looking at YouTube, be like, damn, did she walk in the freezer? You know what I'm saying? And she was walking alone in the hour. You'll be on that type shit. Not on this channel, nope. That's why I need everybody to share this shit to get everybody on this type of shit here. Look what Jedediah doing. Watch this. Check this out. Watch this. Y'all remember Lamont? P. Rico? Lamont is related to the family. And he is adopted child. With me, Teresa would be like, nah, Tregang, you wrong on that. Nah, you got that information wrong. Nah, I got it right. Watch this. Check this out. Is this why Lamont would be adopted child and he fucking with Jedediah? Cause they gay, right? This some shit that y'all don't know. This is shit that I've been holding back, and I'm like, I don't know if I could confirm this shit or what. But since Jedediah said what he said, oh man, I gotta put all this shit out there. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. You just confirm everything what the fuck I was saying. They're just like me investigating, like, damn, it was the color green or blue. And then I'm like, damn, the investigation telling me it's blue. And I'm sitting up here scratching my head, scratching out, going over this shit. And it took the suspect 8 years later, like, yeah, it was blue, y'all. And I'm like, damn, that's what I've been fucking telling everybody. So I feel that condiment. If I feel that condiment, right, and my investigation showed me, damn, you was right. So I could play this video and break this down right here. Look, that's why you got this video.
Of Kenneka Jenkins from the
boom, same bitch with Jedediah. Uh-oh. And she with Jedediah, right? She finna expose Mitch Reese. Mm-hmm. Check this out. And these the same two bastards were like, yeah, Jedediah said organ harvesting. She saying the same thing. Is they keeping the same energy right now when it come to organ harvesting, right? Why did check this
Please
out?
tell us who we got on camera.
My name is Joseph Alvarez, known as the person who was out.
And guess who he related to? Y'all want to know who he look like? Guess why his name P. Rico? Think about Kenneka ex-boyfriend, Rico. That's why they got Mexican names. Payo! Boy, Tregang ain't on fire right now. Shit. Don't that make sense? Hold on. Is I'm showing this shit? I ain't even showing this shit. Hold on. Oh, yeah, it's at the bottom of the screen right here. Y'all see this shit? Guess who he related to? Y'all want, if I show y'all this, check this out. God damn. God damn. Y'all talking about how deep this shit is. Look at this shit. I told everybody, I said, look at the family tree. Look at him. And look at him. And then I told everybody, I said, y'all, I'm tracing Kenneka Jenkins family back to some Mexicans. Like, where the Mexican name come from? Shit. Now you see why Zach, check this out, the game's so cold. That's how that's how Zach know how to shoot the shot. Oh yeah, since he look, ain't this the same bitch coming out with damn? Ain't this the same bitch that coming out with Jedediah Brown about Mitsubishi talking about some, yeah, Mitsubishi, we had enough of your shit. Cause you threw us up under the bus and you called the protest out, and now when you broke bitch, you wanna bring Kenneka Jenkins name back us and put us in the middle of this shit. We sick of this shit, bitch. Shit. See this shit now? Hold up, watch this shit. Check this out, watch this.
Out there saying wake up, bro.
Hold on, let me go to P. Rico. I gotta go to Kenneka boyfriend. Kenneka Jenkins boyfriend, Rico. Let's go to Rico. Oh man, what the fuck? Oh, Tregang, you the goddamn truth. No wonder why Zach had all the interviews. Hold on. Then what is that there? Hold on, what am I? Yeah. I just had the video showing Rico Zach job. Now where's Zach job with to? Fuck it, I do it like this here. Don't little TY look just like Rico? P Rico? Fuck you talking about? Hold on. Don't he look like Rico? I told you I know what I was talking about. That's why Miss Teresa on a rant right now. She on a rant right now. Hold up. And don't that explain why they will be together? Right? She. Hold up. I gotta go to Zach TV. Now y'all see the difference? When it come to all family members. Hold up. I ain't through. I ain't even through yet, bro. CP, don't he look, who he look like? Zach TV, how would Zach know to get the interviews? Let's go to Zach TV. Kenneka Jenkins, right? Let's go to Jed. Right here. Hold on. Freedom Fighter. I need to go to the Freedom Fighter. Oh, shit. I need to go to P. Rico. The P. Rico footage. Hold on. Let me go to P. Rico. Right here. God damn! Tregang! And you know what's the cold part about this here? Look.
Calling all the lawyers that I possibly can. I'm back, Facebook. I'm back. Let's see if the people who following me can message now and send an invitation to talk to me live, because I just tampered with a lot of stuff on my Facebook. Hey, Miss Tinelli. I'm not much. I'm just on here to finish answering questions. And I was just tampering with my Facebook, and I put everything to everyone. So I'm hoping that everyone could video me when they want to and message. So if anybody got a question, the last live I was on the phone with Mama T. For the people who think I don't know them personally, who think I don't know Kenneka, and who think I don't know Mama.
That's all I want that sucker to say when I said they all family, so that's why they were confident. Like, I know Mama T personally. Again. Shit. Man, you better get those goddamn likes up right now for this shit. When I say they was all family members, guess where you finna get this? Rico, P. Rico, Kenneka ex-boyfriend Rico. Just like when you go to meet to reach a brother, all of them gonna be named Jonathan. Spelled different and shit, you know what I'm talking about? I told y'all, bro. Look at this shit. Hold on. Let's go to this right quick. G. Remember what he said.
Mama Lee, who think I don't know Kenneka, and who think I don't know Mama. Mama T cleared that up, that I indeed do know her. I've been knowing her for years before this protest even started. I've been knowing her daughter before this protest even started, and that's why I'm out there protesting for her justice. Gotta put up all this lawyer mail real quick. I forgot to ask her, was it a open casket or closed casket? But 9 times out of 10, I'm predicting it's open.
Man, y'all see that? I bet you look. Don't Rico don't Rico look just like TY and P Rico, the activist? Mmm. Another major receipt. Y'all just don't know what y'all seeing right now. Like, damn. Hold up. Don't. So look, if little Ty look just like Rico, and I told everybody they family members, and then when you go to P Rico, she. Let's go to Zach TV again. Oh shit. You know what this means? If you find out, this is why Mitch Teresa could trick a lot of people on this, because this is what y'all don't know. That's why it was a lot of sexual abuse going on with family members. Not only the girl was set up at the hotel, but look what she was going through in their household. Ain't this what they look like? I don't think nobody heard me. I said, you see why you got little Ty with her at the party? Him. But that's his brother. Him. Everybody read the police were like, who the police interview like, have Kenneka ever dated your brother? Nope. But they on the foot. You mean to tell me nobody don't know whose statement that was, and they said, hey, you a juvenile, we got to interview you. Your mammy heard, my mammy heard me. Hey, did Kenneka ever dated your brother? Since you know it's a no snitching code. Nope. Really? Where she is? Nope. So if you're related to Kenneka, then and y'all are related, who is your mama? But that gotta be Mitch Teresa Super. Payo! And check this out. Look. Ain't nobody listening to Tregang. This tea so motherfucking hot, bro. I got to end this live right now so y'all can think about that. Damn, Tregang, you hit me with this motherfucker. That's why the police statement said this. That's why 54 came with the narrative. Shit, I might well go to 54 video on this shit. Look. 54 Keys, Kenneka Jenkins. Look, when it came to the family members, notice you don't know nothing about Reed. She ain't finna bring none of this up. But guess who she finna connect it to? Watch this, y'all. Watch this. Hold on. Don't we gotta go to the Miguel? Hold on, the Miguel family. The Miguel connection. Oh shit! Damn! Oh shit! When you go back to the Miguel connection and P Rico, look, she had to tell everybody, here go the family tree. Bam, that sucker on the footage. Bam, look, I'm skipping this shit. Bam, look at that. Look, don't they all look alike, goddammit? Don't shout out no 54 keys on my channel. You got to be a op. If you still talking about shout out to 50, nah, ain't no shout out to that bitch. You must know what the fuck going on. Me and you talking about shout out to some motherfucking 54 keys. Nah, you right. Shout out to the bitch. Cause she did just upgrade my channel with that T, yep. Shout out to 54, yeah. Clap, 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 damn, 54, damn, bitch. Woo, man, I'm finna tear your ass up. Even though you a ugly bitch, but I tear your ass up though, you know what I'm saying? It would make sense then. Look, if you read the police report, that's guess who they mammy is. Once you find out who they mammy is, King Rob one line like a motherfucker. Fuck you talking about. Mm-hmm. Shit, look at this shit. Look, all of them. Hey, uh, where you was at, Rico? I was locked up. Where you was at, Miguel? Man, I don't know what you're talking about. Where you was at? Man, I don't, man, y'all got me fucked up. Where you was at? I showed up back up there with Mr. Reese. I the one that came with Smacks now. Where you was at? I wasn't there. I trust you. You wasn't there. But where you was at? Shit, I was with him. Damn. Where you was at? This look like a whole family picture. Brothers and cousins. A family photo. Ain't that what you see? Let me show this shit on the big screen right quick. Hold on. Started out with these two bastards at 1 something in the morning. Nobody can't figure out. But we figured it out. But you're gonna have motherfuckers come out the dog trying to put you back in the dog, bro. Look, watch this. This a whole family photo. So when you look at when the police asked, when they said, yeah, we finna go interview people that was in the room, and they made statement like, yeah, Sergeant such and so went on this side of the part of Chicago and went and met at this address and this location. Guess what location these bastards gave you? Hmm. Hmm. Teresa Martin, bro. Look, don't explain why P said what he said. Don't explain why. Oh, nobody don't talk about him. Him, right? Nobody don't talk about none of these people. But look, P said, yeah, she was found in the freezer. I told y'all that's the crew right here. There they go right there. This why me Teresa going on the rant, cause once you figure out, check this out. You can watch this video alone right now and listen to 54 Keys.
Yeah. And then I was also sent some pictures that included this one right here with him and Mike. Okay? Yeah. So yeah, he fucks with them. You understand what I mean? And not only that, I found a picture of him with Bree with that shit over her face. Look at her, looking all scary and shit. How? Bree. Yeah. So he knows these niggas. And this right here, I wanted to put this up here because I want y'all to pay attention to the fact that he took a photo of this tattoo, which is his mother. Krista is her name. That's his mother. Like I said, I was all through his motherfucking Facebook page. Okay? And he got a couple brothers. And I think one of them died. But yeah. And then I think he got like 2 or 3 sisters. Okay? But not only that, this motherfucker on his Facebook page got all kind of shit about selling pills. That's what he does.
And the sad part about it, this Kenneka relative. That's crazy. This just ain't no dude just, you know what I'm saying, just new Kenneka from the block. This is her family, bruh. Now 54 put herself on the chopping block cause you knew y'all was family. When I trace back 54 Keys family tree, check this out. Tregang told the world this. I traced 54 Keys family back to Mitchell Mart. Did I get a response on that from 54? Nope. What that mean? Tregang, you must be telling the truth. And when I told you the same thing 54 Keys doing like Jedediah, like I said, Jedediah gonna expose Mitch Teresa. Once he expose Mitch Teresa and get control of the narrative, then he finna save her and switch the narrative up. So look at 54 Keys with the same tactic. I got to expose my family members and then save them. Fuck you talking about. Fuck you talking about. Hold on. When you go to 54 Keys, check this out. This was finna give 54 Keys a dead giveaway. Cause look, once you go back to her live video, go back to the old one. Once you go back to the old ones, I ain't got to say no more. Cause 54K live round table reaction to True. All Kenneka Jenkins. Guess who she all rapping with? People on the footage. Motherfucker that's on the footage. Look, all because this what it look like. If you love conspiracy theories and all this, a murderer will give you conspiracy theory. Let's go to the round table. Let's talk about all of this old shit. But y'all thinking these people collaborating and the YouTubers, right? But look, oh, she got to mention the Miguel family because they got exposed. Once your family get exposed, you got to go along with the narrative and get your game up so you could be like, all right, now the people, you know what I'm saying? Look, boom, look at this shit. Hold up, watch this. This the cold part about it. Once you find out the family tree, how they can pull this off, right? I gotta go to my download and go to this. I want everybody to thumb me up if I could show you this image. What if I show y'all, if I told y'all, y'all know this is security guard. He just wasn't working that night. And he in plain clothes. But he worked for the hotel. That's why Kenneka will be meeting up with him because Kenneka is related to him. So if Kenneka is related to him, it would make sense that Kenneka would be following his step throughout the hotel, right? So if you look at his image right here, guess who he looked like? And guess who he related to? Thumb me up when I told y'all know these people related to Mitch Teresa, right? I proved that and I stamped that, right? Can't say that's a lie no more. Ain't no more debating, no more debunking that shit. Watch this. When it come to the hotel room, who booked it? Watch this. Look, y'all. Nope, not that one. I'm gonna mess this up. Don't they look like him? That's they little gay ass brother. So guess who booked the room? Family. See that? So when Tregang tell y'all like, damn, that's why they was booking their room with a credit card, right? And the hotel, y'all remember when they gave us the narrative? Was like, yeah, they hotel card declined, and the hotel was like, well, we're gonna try to get one of these card workers. Don't he look just like him that Kenneka would be meeting up with? So if I tell y'all they go look, bruh, and big bruh, they all family. So look, once you go to her, go to the food court hall. Watch this. Check this out. They all family. Fam, exit out of this. Right? I gotta go to food court hall. Rico look just like him. Right? Don't Rico look just like this Rico? All right. Go to food court hall, right? Hold up. Damn. Hold on, y'all. I got to find that job. I got to find the white chick. Matter of fact, let me find her right here. Hold on, what time is it right there? There'll be 3. We need to go close to 4 something. Right here. So won't that make sense? Mmm. So won't that make sense, gang? If I show you, that's why Kenneka would meeting up with him in the lobby, and she would be meeting up when he get Kenneka to the pool area, and both of them work at the hotel. Both of them work at the hotel related to me, Teresa, and then they had little brother book the room. Shit. Don't that match up now? Hold up, wait a minute. Bow right here too. Don't that make sense? And don't this make sense? Since you see that, then I told everybody all these motherfuckers related, and then you got this going on. Let's go to my history right quick and go to this one.
Girl, there's a lot more questions that I have. Okay? But if it's not,
Me know we do, her nigga. Don't that make sense now? So don't that make sense that Kenneka left with her nigga and she finna go down with her nigga, then you got the news saying this. When it come to Lyra Nora, right? Y'all see her? What time that is? That's at 1:59. Guess what she finna go at? 1:59. Boom! 1:59. Then you got
then we
boom!
need to squash that shit right here.
Look what she finna add to, and then look.
But Saturday morning, there was a report that somebody spoke with her, at least knew that she was alive at 1:30 on Saturday morning. Is there any confirmation that you know of from that? Okay. So we're literally looking for what happened from that.
She left out the hotel. They said her hair was flat and straight down. And when I saw it, looked like it was just all over her head. It didn't add up. It didn't add up.
Were you the one who spoke with your sister at about 1:30 the night before on Saturday morning? Or no? One of your family members spoke with her at 1:30, right?
No, I know she left the house at 11:30.
On Friday?
Yeah.
But Saturday morning, there was a report that somebody spoke with her, at least knew that she was alive at 1:30 on Saturday morning. Is there any confirmation that you know of from that? Okay. So we're literally looking for what happened from that time until she was found Sunday morning. I mean, nobody really...
That's a long time.
It's a long time.
That's a whole day to not to, like, even if a boy did find her, what made that a boy quite to
Just why she said, what made that employee go down there? Guess who will be working security? See that? Hi, y'all. That's why she answered the question the way that she answered. What made that employee? Guess both of these bastard employees. Both of them employees.
How? If y'all say y'all don't use this area no more, so why is the boy in this area?
Woo! Why is employee in this area? So when I tell y'all who had access to the footage first, well, who released the footage first? If he working security, boy, this shit finna get serious. Who would be able to release the security footage before Rosemont do? The family. How would Zach would be able to get the footage and watch the footage? The family. Shit. I told y'all I was on my shit. Just trust me. I'm not a YouTuber, bro. I'm not a YouTuber. You click on this channel, and I'm gonna give you a bunch of conspiracy theories. Like, yeah, whatever happened to Kenneka Jenkins? Do you believe it's an accident or calculated murder? Give me your thoughts and give me your opinions. No, none of this shit. I ain't been. No, that's fake as fuck. That's fake, bruh. How you got these big ass YouTube channels with thousands of subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, bruh, and don't want to touch on this topic? Like, damn, okay, it's confirmed that it was organizing. If you made content, anything that dealing with Selena Gomez, you don't think them motherfucker would be going crazy with that narrative? Like, oh yeah. You got the activist from Chicago telling you, yeah, I believe it was organizing. And you a YouTuber and you like, damn. I talked about if they would be strange if you made content about Selena Gomez and Olga Hobson and put a conspiracy theory on top of that. Once it confirmed, you ain't got nothing to say about it. Shit. I see why. Shit, look. When they said security was in the room, he was in the room, he worked there, and she worked there. On look, and he looked up. Cause guess who he fuck? If you find out who she is, watch this. Y'all want to know the cold part about this? Look, watch this. Man, y'all when I told y'all about this white bitch,
We don't need to
right?
make this case no more complicated than it.
That's her. Look who she would be related to. This is the crazy part about it. Hold on. Go to Tregang channel, and I'm gonna go to my video. First video. Booyah!
If you haven't heard
The
about Ultra
news
yet, they
anchor
make
nigga.
long-lasting, affordable fragrances that don't break the bank. They smell
Hi, y'all! So while he had control of the footage, his goddamn boo thing gonna have control of the news media outlet thanks to this bastard. Boom! Man, thumb me up right now, goddammit. Fuck you talking about? Appreciate the cash out gang too, y'all. Appreciate the cash out gang. Now you see why he come into play. Whispering in the bitch ear. Fat head bitch. Look at this bitch head hole. This whole head swole like a motherfucker. This ain't your average Herman bitch, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. The bitch look like a gremlin to me, man. You know what I'm talking about? You pour water on this bitch, that bitch will multiply like a motherfucker, then you have 100 of these ugly motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about? I'm hungry motherfucker, man. God damn. Now look, don't that make sense? Security guard, he got a snow bunny fuck with on the job, and she worked for the news station. That's the cold part about it. See what I'm talking about? Man, y'all stop laughing in the chat, bro. I'm trying to keep this shit serious. Don't be in my chat talking about no rest in peace, Zach. Mm-mm. Not in my chat. Don't want to be saying rude and disrespectful shit. Keep that sucker name out my chat. He a thunderbooty too, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, he a thunderbooty. Try to play the public and it backfired. Now he dead. God don't like ugly. What? Man, what y'all tripping on, bro? I appreciate those 400 likes, y'all. I appreciate the likes, y'all. I appreciate those likes. I just want to show y'all receipt. I'm really trolling at this point. I just want to know, is we on the right page when I say, don't this make sense, y'all? If you got Kenneka meeting up with a security guard in plain clothes in the lobby, she meeting up with him, right? And this is girlfriend. That explain the white chick on the video. Then they even explain the news anchor dude, and then they even explain the Cassandra VTech lady. Cause the Cassandra VTech lady look like who? Last time I checked, I thought Jedediah finna tell something, but I told the world, I was like, man, Jedediah ain't finna tell y'all shit, bro. Man, that man finna just put Mitch Risa on blast, get y'all hype up, get a little few dollars and shit, and say, yeah, don't put me on this shit. Yeah. I'm out this case like this case got a case number now. Like, yeah, it's open, active, and all this old dumbass shit. Man, you know what? Matter of fact, I know how to do it, y'all. Check this out. This what I'm finna do, y'all. I'm finna end this live right now. And the next live, what I'm gonna do, this finna put the cherry on top. You gotta watch the food court hall. If you say you really want justice for a nigga, we ain't going to court on this shit. Jed now and Mitch Reese now try to get y'all to believe, okay, Mitch Reese beefing with Jed, and Mitch Reese was like, look, I might be going back to court type shit, like it got something to do with Kenneka Jenkins, but all it do got something to do with that, hey, Mitch Reese got out of line and she talking and she went against the agreement that she signed on the DNA and Jedediah got her on that because he got the right to goddamn it blast her ass on that. That's all that is. See what I'm saying? Shit, let them tell it. Y'all swear to goddamn it, Kenneka got a case number going before the judge. Like Mitch Reese, like, yeah, y'all gotta go to court Monday. What, Mitch Reese, what you gonna go out on Kenneka Jenkins? Cause I said so much. Oh, they take you back to court, Mr. Rich? Yeah, cause I said, oh. Man, look, don't that make sense? Security guard, family related. That's why she would be comfortable in meeting up. Don't y'all remember in the beginning they were like, damn, Kenneka must have the person that would lead her to the freezer. Shit. If this family member, you will follow this nigga everywhere throughout that hotel. Come on here, cuz. Yeah, cuz, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take you in the kitchen and shit right here, you know what I'm saying? With them, cause my office back here, they were the security booth at right here and shit. And next thing you know, Kenneka like, what the fuck you want, cuz? And then a fight break out, bam, bam, bam. Then the baby mama got to come and involve the white bitch that worked there too. In the see what I'm saying, gang? Hi, y'all. Now look, don't that make sense? Security had to cover it up. And he got access to the footage that will work in Mitch Reese's favor. Once it worked in Mitch Reese's favor, the Crown Plaza will have a problem with that because the family got access to the footage, and that's why Mitch Reese was like, yeah, show me the real tapes. I'm just showing y'all the propaganda here. Right? So that's why Zach would try to make it look like, why did they release the footage after Kenneka's funeral? But it was the family the whole time. And if you watch that footage again, you can see, be like, damn, that's why the family put out the footage like that. It was to catch it was like, I'm gonna just tell the world, we caught up. And here go the footage. Before Crown Plaza ended anybody else off the footage. I'm glad that you mentioned Mike Larry because he finna get exposed. Mike Larry finna get exposed. All these goddamn YouTube finna get exposed. Shit, matter of fact, y'all keep the lights and the share going up. I'm finna end this motherfucking live, bro. And the next live, bro, I'm finna just look. Do Kenneka a favor, right? Type in Kenneka Jenkins. You ain't even got to watch my video. Just go to the footage. Right? Just to the footage and watch the raw footage. Once you watch the raw footage, you're gonna ask me to be like, damn, if I see all Kenneka family on the footage, I gotta ask, where's Mr. Reese? Cause it seems like that's why they running and in and out to Mr. Reese a hot ass. You know what I'm talking about? Hi y'all, and I'm out, y'all. Y'all be cool, y'all be safe, and I'll be back. Keep that notification bell on and watch out for that motherfucking bell ring. Cause you just don't know when I might hit y'all with some of this tea. And I'm gone, y'all.